Welcome back to Up the Villa. This is our watch-along for Borussia Mönchengladbach v Aston Villa, the final pre-season friendly. I need to just log in to my Villa TV account, so we'll get that thing started. Sorry that I said I was going to come on at 1. Yeah, I don't know why I put that. But yeah, hopefully you knew that it meant 2. We've got things to talk about, but I don't think we can talk an hour and a half before a watch along. I feel like that would be a long time to talk. Right. So we got a lot to talk about before the game, actually. So I probably could have done an hour and a half, but here we go. Why can I not log into this? Let me just put my password in. Sorry, I thought I was logged into this before I came on. Well, that's not working. Change my email. How are we all doing anyway? Why is that not working? Well, this is frustrating. Log in. Team news is out anyway, so we'll run through that in a second. It is a lineup that is pretty much as I would expect, kind of what I want to see, to be honest, because we don't want any more injuries. So that is the most important part of this. I have no idea why I cannot log in to this Villa TV account. Why is it not letting me log into it? We might not have a stream, guys, if I can't log into this, because if I can't watch it, then right. Well, there we go. Right, we're in. Anyway, right, let's start it off properly. How are we all doing? Team news for me is as expected, kind of what I would like to see. Classically, there has been some meltdown on social media regarding the lineup. I've no idea why, because we did play a game 3 days ago. So obviously, just with general playing football, yes, you do it in the Europa League or Champions League and you play, but we are early days. So the lineup is Bizot in goal. We have got Rowe, Mings and Lindelof at the back with Nedeljkovic. It's a very youthful Villa team. Barkley, Bogard, Hemmings, Lynch, Allison and Abraham. Emery did say after the game that Watkins, Konsa and Martinez are training, I guess, and they are back and they weren't going to play in this game. So that was expected for them not to be there. And then you're going to rest players like Kamara, Cash, Pau, Buendia. Those are on the bench as well. So Emery spoke about this preseason being a little bit longer. He wanted the preseason to be longer to get more of a look at the youth players, which again has been very beneficial with Hemmings and Maggio. So again, I think traditionally, normally 5 games and then you sort of play your best team in the last one. This is a little bit different because we've had a Super Cup to play on Wednesday. So obviously I don't feel like the squad is really where it needs to be going into the new season, because I feel like we're not all together, are we? We've got no Garnacho. He had concussion on Wednesday. Manzambi, who I do have a little update on Manzambi, I think. So I think I've done a bit of digging on this. So I might be able to give you an update in a second. Then we're looking at sort of like Ruggieri needs to sign. We're looking after him. We're looking for a midfielder. And then you've got Martinez, Watkins and Konsa, who ideally they've not had a pre-season, but they are not going to be massively out of shape. So, it won't take them long to get back up to speed. So it's going to be one of those. And the people that are going to benefit are players like Hemmings, players like Alisson, who are probably going to get minutes early on in the Premier League. So they are sharp. And maybe we've got to look at those types of players probably in a better light and more of a thinking of, well, actually, they're going to start games. So, yeah, that's how I feel. I reckon we probably might be playing a game in the week behind closed doors. Maybe Watkins, Konsa, Martinez get a game like that behind closed doors, potentially. So that's good. And then what I didn't realise is that Brighton are playing a Conference League qualifier on Thursday before our game on Sunday. So they've got that to deal with as well. So it is what it is. It's a massive blow to have no Gomez. I cannot believe that he has got injured. I did want to look before I came on at his injury record before he came, because I think he's had one injury for Wolves in 140 games. So let's just have a look at his injury record. And I know, you can't really look into it and go, well, is he saying he's not had any? That's interesting. I think it's one in about 100 and something games. And I know they're all different. And I know they're all sort of, anyone can get injured. And I did say this when our doctor left, that I was glad he left. And I'm glad we got a new one. But it is starting to get a little bit concerning, the amount of injuries we get into these central midfielders. It is starting to sort of, like, in the back of my head, be a little bit of a concern. I don't know whether we're doing anything. I don't know. But it is a concern, because if we just look at it sort of like from a Villa thing, and we look at it like Villa, he's defo going to get another injury. Like, he's defo going to get another one. So, I don't know. I just feel like, is there something we're doing? Is there something that we're training on? Is there something that is just not quite right? I don't know. But it is a bit of a concern that these injuries. Now, I got a Manzambi update. I might have put it on my iPad. I might not. Might be on my phone, because I probably just saved it on my phone. So Manzambi put an update on his Instagram regarding what he's been doing behind the scenes. So I think Manzambi is back on the grass, right? I think he's back on the grass. So he put this on his this account put this on Instagram, right? So he put that on it. This company put that on their Instagram, and it's basically a sort of like a recovery hospital. And they put every comeback is in preparation. After an injury, every step counts towards returning to the best level. To prepare for his return to the field, Yohan Manzambi chose LA Tour Hospital for a week dedicated to his recovery. A time to work, progress, and prepare to fully regain the pace of the competition, because a successful comeback is built so far off the ground. We wish him a great season and great success ahead. Manzambi put, thank you to the entire team for your hospitality. So how I read into that is that Manzambi's not injured now. And the final part of his recovery and recuperation was to go to this facility to sort of undergo specific, I'm not medical, but he'd undergo specific things to make sure he's primed, ready. And I think he's back on the grass now. I would imagine that he's primed. And it would tie in with Konsa, Watkins, and Martinez being back, that World Cup lot, and him being back when they're back. So I don't think he's back to play, but I think he's back he will be back at Villa, which I think is a really pleasing and promising sign. So that would be a really welcome addition. So I think that's positive news as well, to be honest. So this game today, I just feel like it's just classic pre-season training exercise, I think, to be honest. So let's just see how it develops. So Boz has put, so we're going into the season with no game time for half of the first team and key injuries to a few players that have done well in pre-season and injuries to new signings as well. Well, yeah. Injuries to Gomez, Maggio as well. He's got an injury, so that's frustrating. But somebody else's misfortune, I guess, is somebody else's opportunity. And Hemmings, for example, is going to have the opportunity of a lifetime, right? His opportunity that he's got in front of him starting the season to pretty much rubber stamp a squad position and potentially rubber stamp minutes, game time, and potentially a starting position. I'm not putting all pressure on him. I'm not sort of like putting loads of pressure on him, but what I'm saying is he's got an opportunity. He's got the opportunity right in front of him to grab that shirt and keep a hold of it. So he's got a massive opportunity. I think Alisson has also got a massive opportunity. So it's going to be exciting to see how they play. Boz has said, Luke, do you see these players that have yet to come back going straight into the team, or will we be starting the season with a lot of younger players? I think it depends on what shape they're in and where they're at. Let's look at it like this, for example. Vitinha and all that PSG lot came back for 30 minutes against Manchester United on the Saturday and started a Super Cup final on the Wednesday. So that's what shape they were in. And they all played substantial minutes. So if there is a game midweek behind closed doors for them to get half an hour, I think Martinez definitely will start that first game. And it's just whether Conson and Watkins are able to play. That's how I see it, to be honest. It's whether Emery decides whether they're ready to play, whether they've got minutes in the tank. But yeah, I think we're not going to be talking about that it's going to take them 5 or 6 games. We're talking 3 games at max, and I reckon they'll both be in the starting lineup. That's how I feel. No choice but to protect the remaining first team players. We can't risk another injury. It's sensible decision from Unai, but these are good youngsters. Yeah, and I feel like what's expected there, I don't think anyone would expect them to play Wednesday and play a whole game today. You know, I feel like some of them will probably come on for like 20, 30 maybe. Hemmings and Maggio coming through, huge for us. Alisson as well looks good. What about Manzambi? It takes 1 month of his injury where he was. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, he's probably going to be a bit of a slower burner maybe to get minutes because you've got to build up his load after an injury. But again, I imagine his fitness is pretty much nearly there. I mean, again, he played at the World Cup, so he's had, 4 weeks off? So I imagine his fitness is still pretty much peak. I mean, he's probably got to get used to the Villa system as well, hasn't he? So But that will all be going on in the background. We've seen a lot of future talent in these friendlies, game time so far. I think as well, it's important to note that, someone like Luca Lynch, I'd say he's 100% going to go out on loan. I think pretty much everybody else is going to go out on loan. Maybe Kebasise might stay, but I would probably say he might go out on loan. Brogio's going out on loan. Jimo Lobro go out on loan. I think the only ones that will stay are Hemmings and Maggio from the youth that we've seen. We've got to have a pathway for them to play. Our injury record is worrisome. I would agree. It is a worry. It's I don't know. I've never known anything like it. I've never known anything like it. I mean, that one yesterday. The last video I saw of João Gomez was him sitting down on the pitch with his kid running round him. The next day, out for 2 to 3, 4 weeks, and I'm like, what? He didn't even get injured on the pitch. Maggio, okay, like I can understand Maggio a bit more because he's done some serious running in pre-season. He's been absolutely everywhere in pre-season, played a lot of games. So yeah, could I envisage an injury? Probably, but I think the Gomez one is just very, very strange for me. I don't know how he's got injured. No more injuries today, please. Right, so the teams are still out warming up. We've got 14-ish minutes. Garnacho had concussion on Wednesday. I've had a look. The Premier League protocol is 6 to 12 days for concussion, and I think he's on the 12th day today. So I don't know whether we're still going by that or not. I don't know. But what's your favourite German club? Don't know. I don't really have one. Like Dortmund, probably. Dortmund, maybe. Luke Jackson's been left out of their Chelsea game. I did see that, and it's one to watch. Unai's number one target. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll have to see how that one goes. I did see today that there's some rumours of Tammy Abraham to Nottingham Forest. I have seen that today. So maybe there's something in that. Big shout out to Nedeljkovic. If he performs well in the system, we won't have to spend 20 mil on anyone. To be honest, mate, I'm always honest on here. Not for me. I feel like we need to get a right back for me. I feel like, yeah, I just really feel like we'd need to get one, to be honest. That's my thoughts on that. Trying to envisage the team against Brighton. Yeah, interesting. But I think some of it picks itself. Cash, Maatsen, Pau, Kamara, Lindelof, McGinn, Buendia, Hemmings, maybe. Yeah, Hemmings probably. Tammy Abraham up front. I think that's probably, it's going to look something that's similar to that. I think Rowe should be around the first team and not go out on loan. He can do a job for us. I value Rowe more than Nedeljkovic. I think Rowe is by far the better player. More calm, more comfortable, more composed. Yeah. Unai doesn't rate Nedeljkovic. Not for me either. I would agree with that. Why don't we just use Maggio as our second striker this season instead of purchasing another? Yeah. we could do, but I think it's about firepower. Um, I would, I would say, I would say Watkins. Watkins will stay, I think, and then it's the option behind that. So you're looking at three. I personally think three strikers is a lot. Because if you've got three strikers, say Watkins, Abraham, Maggio, I feel like Watkins starts all big games out of those three. Watkins plays majority of the minutes. Then it's like who's coming off the bench. And you're starting to go, well, you can go, yeah, but someone can play the cup games. And it's like, okay, what cup games? Champions League. Watkins will play Champions League minutes and cup games. Yeah, one of them will come off the bench. Carabao Cup, okay. Yeah. And it's kind of like, well, three don't really fit. And then do you get where I mean when I say, you know, you can only have youth players if they are, you've got the minutes. And it's like, well, where's Maggio's minutes? And then it's like, okay, if Maggio gets minutes, what about Abraham's? And it's like Abraham's like, what's he on 100 grand a week? And like, so that's the little balancing act we've got. The balancing act between the minutes and how you're able to offer that. And I feel like Jackson's one where I've always said about Jackson that if Jackson comes in, like Watkins is leaving. Because again, I think Jackson would get first choice minutes, and he would lock in that position under Emery, I think. So again, you can't have Watkins and Jackson. That just doesn't work for me. So everyone's saying Rodgers has scored, so I'm gonna have a look at his goal. Has he scored a header? He's just scored a header. That's one area that Rodgers needs to improve on, to be honest, headers, and get goals from headers to be that next level. So yeah, it's interesting. So I think the striker situation is really interesting on balancing it all out. Like for example, like again, when you're looking at SCR, right, that don't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. Tammy on 140k a week, and he sits on the bench. It makes no sense. So yeah, I understand you need two strikers, but that's a lot. That is a lot. Are Aston Villa going to win today? Who knows? Who knows? Looks like we're going to have a dip into the youth early into the season. Let's face it, we can't have as bad as... Well, to be honest, I've thought this a lot as well. I've thought this a lot, that we had a shocker last season and ended up having the best season we've had. And I actually feel like we started the season with a team that wasn't functioning. We're not functioning at the minute, and we're looking quite fluid with Hemmings, etc. So that's why Hemmings is looking quite good, because he knows the system. He knows what Emery wants from the system. Alisson, exactly the same. I saw some talk about Maggio is performing really well because he knows the system. So what these players have been doing week in, week out, what we don't see, is actually really important. The João Palhinha, their director is saying it's off, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of games that are going on there. A lot of games of things being on and off, and negotiation tactics, positioning each other. So it's going to be interesting. Thank you, David, for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. We've got over 500 people watching. So if we can all make sure we are hitting the like button, that goes a long way to getting more Villa fans in here. It's massive to have you all in here on a Saturday afternoon. Watch-alongs will be there for the whole season. Obviously not the home games because I go to the home games, but all Aston Villa away games next season, I will be doing Champions League, Premier League. We'll be doing one next Sunday as well. So watch-alongs will be there. So they've all gone down really well in pre-season as well. So cheers everyone for watching them. They've been really enjoyable as well, to be honest. So yeah, cheers everyone who's been participating in the watch-alongs. Right, in the chat, I want to do just a quick little poll. I want to do this. Right, I'm going to ask you a couple of little questions here. Right, so the poll is, have you subscribed to the Villains? That's my first little question that I want to ask you before the teams come out. So let me know if you have subscribed or not. If you haven't, then I would like it if you could. We've got some big things coming on there this season. We have got some panel shows, which are a brand new concept that we're going to be doing over on there. 2 a week we're going to be doing. So 2 panel shows, Villa fans, different Villa fans, young, older, middle-aged, pure fans, who just share their thoughts. I think it's really good to get their reactions and to give them a voice. So let me know. If you haven't subscribed and you would like to, then this is the link. I've put it in the chat, so you can subscribe in there if you haven't already. I'm going to be doing a... Oh God. I'm going to be doing a... Premier League prediction show. So that's going to be a concept on there as well, where we chat about the broader Premier League. All my little figures are falling over. So each week we'll be previewing Premier League games, chatting about the Premier League in general, so we can have a little bit more Premier League chat and talk about things. And then I've got one show. I'm not going to tell you about the final show that I've got planned, but this one is really, really, really cool concept. I've not seen anybody do this, so I feel like it might take the analysis up a level, to be honest, which is really good. So I don't think we can. We haven't got the results that are coming in yet on that, so I'll stay tuned to have a look. So yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, then go ahead and do it. I've put it in the chat. I'll put it in one more time. I feel like I'm doing a little bit of admin with you because I feel like you guys that watch these are like the OGs of the channel. Like you are the hardcore viewers. We have got a fantasy football league that has been going for years. So if any of you play fantasy football, then you can join the group if you haven't already. So this is the link for... Oh, you needed to put 1 for yes, 2 for no, by the way, on the poll. That's how you needed to do it. It was either 1 or 2 you need to put in the chat, not yes or no, sorry. But a lot of you have put yes, so Some of you that haven't have said that you have. So the fantasy football link is here. And then the code, if you want the code, I've changed the code. So let me just quickly get the code up for you. Teams are coming out, so I'll stop waffling when the teams come out. Right, here we go. Right, let's have a look at leagues. Yeah, I configure leagues. Right. So the code for the fantasy football is K5EJ QR. Right, that's the code. So you can either have the code or you can have the link. Yeah, I'll put all this on just before I go as well. Right, so a lot of you are saying you're subscribed to it, so thank you for that. Right, so fantasy football done. We've got the Villains done. Update on that. All of the Up the Villa content is starting. Hannah and Ryan, they are on next week as well. They've had pre-season off. They've had their time off. And on Tuesday, I'm going to London. I'm on Is it Call Yourself a Fan? I'm on that game show on Tuesday. So that's exciting. I think they said Jimmy Bullard's on. So that'll be interesting. Well, I'll start the timer when we go. They've packed their stadium out. They might be full strength. I've got no idea. And if they are, then who knows what the result could look like. But we've got to back us. Hannah's on. Hannah's going. So it's me and Hannah. I'm not sure who else. Right, Mings is captain. Yeah, Villa TV's on. It's working. They are. I had a problem logging in though. I might be going to the under 23s on Friday as well. I might go to that game. Yeah, I really want to see Hemmings. Top performance from Hemmings today. I also want to see Tammy Abraham look sharp. He needs to look sharp today. Right, here we go. It's going to be Villa to kick the game off. I'm going to try and get the timer pretty much bang on. Right, there we go. I think I might be a few seconds out, but that's pretty much bang on. Tyrone Mings has just passed it straight to a opposition player. They are 5 at the back as well, 3 at the back. So this might be quite good for Villa because over the years it kind of has been a kryptonite. I think there's a few new teams and new managers playing 5 at the back. Alonso and Glasner's now 5 at the back with Forest. So we're going to be coming up against that quite. Oh, Bezot, come on. Bezot's just kicked the ball out and his opposition players headed it. Could have gone anywhere. Kicking has got to be sharper than that. He needed to be sharp at the start of PSG. He got better towards as the game went on. Playing around the back inside our own box. Nedeljkovic down the line. We've got, let me just see lineup wise who's where. Looks like Lynch is off Abraham. Hemmings on the left. Alisson on the right. Again, we need a good performance from Alisson. Feel like the refs clashing with... he's offside, surely. Feel like the refs clashing with us a little bit. No, I'm not going to lie. I looked at the ref just and I thought, God, who's that in the middle for Villa? He's moving a bit slow. But it was the ref. I'll tell you what, that ref, that kit looks... The ref's kit's too Villa-like. The ref looks like a Villa player to me. Is anyone else getting that? Or whether it's my screen. But yeah, that ref, never noticed this before. Great break from Rowe. That was lovely from Rowe. Poor from Abraham, though. Oh, my days. That was lovely from Rowe, stepping out from fullback, inverting, won the ball, passed it to Abraham, and a loose pass from Tammy Abraham. Needed to be a lot sharper there. Ball's gone out wide. Yeah, it was turning dark, wasn't it, the kit? Just need to make sure Lynch and Abraham's press and positioning is okay. Just seen then Abraham pointing to Lynch to sort of get into the right areas. That's been one of the big things about Maggio's press. His press has been very good. I think Unai wants a little bit more zip and urgency there. Bezot's ball into Hemmings has come straight back. There we go. They've just passed us the ball into central midfield. Oh, who's that that's just tripped over the ball? Was it Nadal? No, Alisson's tripped over the ball. Oh, that's a good one. That was a good one. Was he offside? Oh, he should have hit that first time. He should have hit that first time. That's a big chance for them, I thought then. Lynch. It's foul. Well done, the ref. Oh, he should have hit that first time. He's tried to take a touch. We've got over 600 people watching, guys. We can make sure we're hitting the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've got Rowe now. That's a great ball to Rowe. Can we pick out someone on the edge of the box? We've got two lining up for it. Hemmings, cut back. Not bad, not bad. He sorts his feet out, but I liked it. There was a little bit of it. The touch was good. Lynch is back to work. Back to goal work is phenomenal, by the way. We've seen that all pre-season. He's kind of just give the ball away, but he was looking for the right pass. But Lynch's work back to goal is very good. He's very strong. Hemmings, I think we've just got to clean up on that composure in front of goal, I think. I think that's one area that Hemmings has probably got to work on. Composure in front of goal. Making that right decision. I think he's getting into some really good areas. He's got to have, I think, just a bit of a clear mind in front of goal. João Palhinha and Wan-Bissaka, yeah, I'd be all for both of them. I think Wan-Bissaka would add loads of experience, but obviously the package has got to be right. financially. Um, Barkley's decided to try and take on the whole team on his own uh, area and lost the ball, and they've had a shot. We do look a little bit sluggish today. Little bit sluggish. Little bit sluggish today. Rowe's composure is very good. Oh, Barkley, what are you doing? He's just tried to fizz a pass to Nedeljkovic and passed it straight to one of their players on the edge of the box. Just inviting like our own pressure there. What did I say about us sluggish? He's looked sharp as well, Barkley. All pre-season. Oh, that's a tidy little shot, but it's gone wide. Abrams had to come and help out. It's a corner. Today, don't know what we're doing today, but we're just pissing about with it. What I will say about João Palhinha is, this rumour about him like Newcastle. I think this is really interesting about Villa. And do you know who I think it's important to talk about? Vidagani. I think we have set this real cultural family vibe, and we make players feel wanted. And I think João Palhinha has really bought into what Villa are, and he wants Villa. Now, obviously, with that comes Villa needing to do enough to get that deal done. But I think it does speak about how he doesn't just want to go to Newcastle. He wants to come to Villa. So I do think that's quite interesting, to be honest. Right, we've got a free kick now. I think Henry's not going to be happy about this. Yeah, I agree with that. Like I just said, if Villa can't get the deal done, then we've got to find a way of making that deal happen. Yeah, I feel like we've just got a real welcoming vibe, to be honest. Oh, it's a good block. That's a good block there from Hemmings. Hemmings is just a nice little block there. It freed up that little bit of space for Rowe. We've got to their edge of their 18-yard box now. We've gone back to Tyrone Mings. I think Newcastle they're like on the edge, aren't they? I think they've made some really good signings. Oh, that's a foul. Love that. Was that Alisson? Really nice play from Alisson, driving forward. But their vibe at the minute, going from sort of where they've been competing with to what they're doing now, their expectation, even though they've got a new manager, is still Europe. So if they get off to a bad start, that pressure's going to build. So yeah, I think they're one to watch really. But that was great play from Alisson. Really, really top play there, driving forward. Back post, oh, it's overhit. It's kind of see what we were looking for there. We were looking for that ball to go to the back post. He slightly overhit it. Yeah, the Spurs Palhinha is who I'm talking about. Alisson's got a yellow card. Yeah, he just completely took him out, didn't he? Right, 11 minutes gone. It's going to be a throw into Villa. We've got over 700 people watching, guys. If you can make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Right, Bogart's been fouled. Oh, it's nice feet from Barkley, though. Yeah, that was nice feet from Barkley. Oh, Bezot. Too hard. That's a foul, ref. Yeah, Bailey. I don't know what's going to happen with Bailey. I think he goes Bailey, but oh, I don't know. Is Bailey in the last year of his contract, or is he got? Is he go? Is he about to go into his final year? What's Bailey's contract? We will make more signings as well. That we will definitely. He's in so he's in the final year. So at the end of the season, he leaves. He leaves for nothing. Oh, we've just gave the ball away. So what's he worth? He's worth. I mean, to some team, some team, you know, we can look at Bailey and go, he's no good. But to some level of team, he'd be a good pickup for like 5 mil. Why? That would be a good price for someone to like buy him at. So how's he got no one else that wants him? That's mad. That is. Yeah, I mean the performance today. It looks like we've travelled to Salzburg, played a game, travelled back, and travelled to Germany. Like a lot of these players went to the game, weren't they? They're on the bench, and it looks like that's what's happened. Um, or did we even go back to Birmingham? I don't even know whether we went back to Birmingham. Refs give us a foul. Oh, there's photos at Bodymore. Okay. Who's looking good? I'd say Alisson so far, but we haven't really done much. So Well, that's a nice. See, that was lovely from Hemmings then. Absolutely lovely. He's played this nice little reverse passing to Abraham, who's not controlled it. You know, little things like that today. We've got to be a bit sharper there, because you end up looking at that going. Someone will say, "How was Villa today?" I'm like, "Yeah, Hemmings played this nice little reverse pat, like nothing's come off it. Like we should be doing a bit better there." Ball goes into Abraham. You've got to hold that up there, surely. News on Manzambi. He went to a hospital to end his, well, to finish off his recovery. So I think he might be back on the grass now. So, as the saying goes, he's offside, surely. He just booted it. Well defended by Nadalkovic. That's it, throw into Villa. That's good work there from Nadalkovic. Yeah, he's gonna be like a few weeks away. Um, I'm not really that fussed about losing games. We could lose every single game in pre-season and then start the season really well. I mean, look at last pre-season; it was just all right, weren't it? Weren't nothing special. Didn't lose loads of games and then lost the first 5 games. So we know with Emery that we're a different beast altogether. So personally not worried about anything, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Abraham, he's not fully fit. He's hardly played in pre-season after his injury, so I guess he probably isn't match fit. But you can still position yourself better. That's a foul on the edge of the box. Yeah, I think Gerard. Did we win every game in pre-season with Gerard? I think we did. I think we won every one. Right, 20 minutes gone. We got nearly 800 people watching. How many likes are we on, guys? Would you take Jai from Everton for like 50, 60? I mean, 50, 60, yes, but realistically, what's he worth? What would they sell him for? 80, 85, 90 probably. So I feel like that's unreal. So we've got 222 likes and we've got 800 over 800 people watching. Guys, we need to improve that. We need to improve that. We can at least get to 500 by half time. Let's try and get to 1,000 likes by full time. That's a foul, ref. Foul on. No, he's played advantage. I look like a foul on Lynch. It's corner now. Garnacho had concussion on Wednesday, so I don't know whether he's still got that now. Right, corner. Punched away by Bezot. I don't know, Bezot flat-footed there, weren't he? He's watching that. He was watching that, weren't he? Hack had a hack at it. Hacked it from the edge of the box. Did he know it was going wide? Yeah, it was wide by quite a bit, wasn't it? Right, Villa coming forward. Nedeljkovic, Barkley to Bogard. Mings. Yeah, mate, it's frustrating that they're injured. Not majorly, though, so I guess that's a saving grace in it all. Nice. That's a better pass from Barkley into Nedeljkovic. Alisson now out wide. Go on, cut inside and have a shot. He's played it to Barkley. Back out to Bogard. Bogard to Nedeljkovic. Alisson's been... That's a foul, ref. Ref! It's a basic push in the back. How did the ref not give that for a foul to start with? Right, Villa still got it. Oh, Barkley could have played a little chipped pass then. Back out wide then. Back out wide. Use Rowe out wide. Right. Back to Mings. Mings. Keep it in play. That's good from Alisson again. Good strength. Poor ball from Mings though. Am I worried about the opening day? No. Brighton have got injuries as well. Baleba, Minta. I think Matoma's injured as well. Let's see if I can find it. They've got a lot of injuries. I saw it yesterday. Okay, so Brighton's injuries for our game are Tasimas, Matoma, Ferguson, Baleba, Minte, and O'Reilly. Then they go to the Arctic Circle on Thursday to play a Conference League qualifier, which obviously they'll have to take seriously. And then they play Villa on Sunday. So right, Bezot's claimed it. They are going to the Arctic Circle. I swear they're going to play. Let me tell you. Who are they playing? Let me tell you. They are playing. They are playing Tromsø in the Arctic Circle. Tromsø is the largest city in northern Norway, located about 350 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. So, well, we got a drinks break. Drinks break. Yeah, we do look poor today, though. Emery is looking like he wants more from Mings. Right, we've got 800 people watching still. Let's make sure we're hitting that like button. We got a drinks break on the 27th minute. Emery definitely wants more from Tyrone Mings there. No, I don't think we've got drinks breaks in the Premier League. Yes, mate. Are you still there, mate? Jake sits in front of me at Villa. I'm still there, mate. Right, we're back underway now as well. Well, we've got 336 likes now, so that's better. We've got 15 minutes to get to 500. They've got a throw on the left-hand side. Nah, you'll be there most games. No, you won't. Well, we've got Lindelof with the ball coming forward. Ming stepped up slightly. That's better from Barkley. That's better. A little bit more unpredictable with your movement. Back out to Alisson. Lindelof to Barkley, back to Lindelof. Nice, nice. Really nice. Barkley coming forward now. Touch from Hemmings. Cross from Rowe. Corner to Villa. That's better. I'll tell you what. Hemmings' little flicks. The little flicks that he does now around the corner. Really, really good. The way he drops into those little positions and brings a player into play out wide. That's probably been one of the best things that we've seen again in this first half. Right, Alisson with another corner. Oh, it's bounced in the box. We've still got it. Oh, let's give a foul. Yeah, Champions League draws on the 27th. So can't wait for that. I was actually having a look at the pots, and I don't know whether this is just because, oh, they're in, oh, they're going to score. Yeah, that's poor from Villa. That's really poor from Villa. God, they were just tearing down on our goal. Let's watch that again. I need to watch how these players received that ball there, because how were all them players in front of our players? We've played a high line that's just not worked there. Yeah, that's not a good goal to concede. Right, 32 gone, 1-0. Oh, and he scored an own goal. Right, they've got possession deep inside their own half. Keeper's got it. It's that front two press of Lynch and Abraham. That's not working for me. Look there, they're just popping it. There's popping it around those two. Foul. Crossfield ball's gone out to the right hand side. Line's still pretty high though on all occasions. Ball's gone in behind that line again. Cleared at the near post. We're having a little bit of a problem tracking runners here, to be honest. Those little give and goes, that little pop offs behind a player, not tracking the runner there. Now they've got a corner. Corner comes in. Free header. 2-0. He scored again. He got the first one, didn't he? Did he get the first one? She's not been the best to watch, guys, not gonna lie. 2-0. Conceded a corner and conceded off that corner. Lindelof. I don't know what Mings is doing in there. Or Abraham. Just watching. It's not even the most difficult of set pieces to defend either. It's just a point blank ball that's landed in the 6-yard box and we've not dealt with it. That's not good to see. Well, we've got Lindelof on the ball, passed it to Mings. Out to Rowe. This this question's funny. We are in trouble. Far too many questions about Konsa and more first teamers, too many injuries. But on Wednesday, the difference in reaction to that game and that performance was everyone was really happy and buzzing. I feel like because this is game 8 of pre-season, it's like some of these games are like they're like training ground games. Like the lineups that we've put out here, a mismatch of players that, you know, how many are technically first names on the team sheet, and it's like we judge and we compare a performance based on, like, if it was, say, a specific Champions League game to react to. I understand like people can get frustrated and annoyed, but you know, personally for me, I don't really watch a pre-season game and react to it like just looking at the scoreline. Like it is very irrelevant to me. So to suggest that we're in trouble is I don't know, man. It's a bit extreme. We've got Lindelof on the ball. Yeah, we were up for it Wednesday. Like, do you know what I mean? We played a game on Wednesday. We're now playing another one, and you've got just yeah. It's not. You're saying that it's not. It's not that simple. Far too many are injured, coming from injury. Yeah, but the transfer window's not shut yet. They're coming forward again. The transfer window's not shut yet. Recruitment's not finished. We've only got one player that's injured for the whole season. We've got Unai Emery as our manager. Like, look at what we've achieved in the last 3 seasons, like 4 seasons. I just can't get on with that mindset, to be honest. Like what? Like my question to you would be then. So what are you expecting this season? Then where do you think we're going to finish? What's your thought process on the season coming up then? Because you can react to it. You can react to this game. Yeah, we've been rubbish, and everyone can admit that. But to judge the season when you've got no Martinez, no Cash on the pitch, no Konsa, no Pau, no Matson, no Kamara, no McGinn, no Watkins, no no Manzambi, no Garnacho. Like, that's can't understand it. Lynch is coming forward now. Nice feet from him. Edge of the box from Bogard. Back to Lindelof. Rose in space. That's nice footwork. That is nice footwork. That was a bit better from Villa. Quite sharp on the edge of the box. Right, Villa coming forward. Look a little bit brighter in the last couple of minutes. Nedeljkovic coming forward. Right, offside flag's gone up for them. Don't you think we're carrying too many players that, when called upon, cannot do a job? No. I personally don't agree with that. I think our objectives that we've been achieving each season, we've been getting pretty much the objective that we want. So, yeah, I don't agree with that either. That's good play. Well done. Nice quick feet. Very good. He's going again. You got to shoot now. Oh, the shot. Hemmings again, though. Hemmings, bright. Opened up for him. He looks sharp. Nice. Nice again. Just kind of leant back a little bit. Needs to get himself over the ball. Well, they're coming forward. They've got someone injured in the box. Headed away. Lynch. Back down to Bogard. Decent tackle there from Bogard. Right, Bezot's got it. 45 minutes on the clock. What, has he pulled for half time straight away? Well, I think he's blue for half time straight away. Right, I'm going to go make a drink. And I'll be back. We might do a little game at half time as well. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. All right, let's do a quiz. Let's go for Tenable. We'll play Tenable today. And we will go with... Okay, this one's quite good. So we're going to go with... The question is 10 different Super Cup winners. Ten different Super Cup winners. Right, he's excluding 2026, but I guess it's irrelevant because they won it the year before, didn't they? So, should we go Villa? Should we see if Villa are on it? No. Oh, last 10. It's the last 10. The last 10. So, have Liverpool won it in the last 10 years? Yeah. I think Real Madrid have won it in the last 10 years, haven't they? Yeah. Man City. They beat Seville, didn't they, I think? Chelsea. Chelsea, do you reckon? Yep, Chelsea. Atletico Madrid. I don't know about them, you know. Yeah, okay. Barcelona. Yeah. We've got 3 more to get. Inter Milan. No. We got 1 more guess left. 1 more guess left. Bayern Munich. Yeah. Liverpool. We already had Liverpool. Yeah, we've already had Liverpool. Already had PSG. We've got 1 more get. We've got to use this guess right. Man United barely into. Okay, should I put Man United? No, we lost. We lost, guys. We've got 8 out of 10. I'm trying to pick a good question. Oh, this is quite a good one. Quite like this one. This is difficult. Players with the most away goals in Premier League history. Oh, that's a right question. All right, let's have a go at this then. Players with the most away goals in Premier League history. I'm going to go. I think we've got to start with some big score like Shearer. got to be up there because he's got the most goals, hasn't he? Yeah. So Shearer, Kane. Ooh, I'd say Kane. Rooney. Should we go Rooney? Because Rooney's obviously scored a lot. Number 2. So there's someone that's number 1. Should we go Kane? He scored a lot of goals, hasn't he, in the Premier League? Yeah, Kane's number 1. So we're all right so far. Obviously, you got to think about players who have played a lot or players that haven't. Some of you are going, oh yeah, should we go Salah and Aguero? Salah and Aguero. Yeah, let's go Aguero. Okay. Now it's like I'm seeing Van Persie, Welbeck, Cole, Watkins. Players part of the 100 club as well. Watkins is part of the 100 club. Well, nearly a part of the 100 club. Someone like Darren Bent might be on the list, you know. I'm looking through the names that you're all putting. Suarez, Defoe. Let's go. Should we go Suarez? Luis Suarez. No. So like Suarez not on it. Henry. Should we go Henry? No, even Henry's not on it. Lampard. Lampard's a good shout. Yeah, Lampard. We got 1 life left, so we can't lose this. All right, let's go Giggs. You're all saying Giggs. No. Well, that comment wasn't very nice, was it? Where's that one gone? That comment? Well, you got it wrong, mate. Right, let's do another one. That's quite a good question. Okay, yeah, this is quite a good one. We'll do a manager one and then we'll put the game back on. Longest serving managers in Premier League history. It doesn't show the results. It doesn't show you the results. I'll put Sir Alex. Oh, he's number 1, right? He's number 1. Oh, who's number 1 then? Wenger. Wenger's number 1. David Moyes, yeah. I'd go Moyes. Yeah, Moyes is 3. Pep. Yeah, Pep was there for a while, wasn't he? Yeah. Oh. Klopp, yeah. Let's go Klopp. Big Sam. Yeah, he's been around. He was around a lot, wasn't he? I mean, Emery might. No, I'm not sure. Ever, it's not enough, is it? Martin O'Neill, I wouldn't say that's enough. Roy Hodgson, I'd say if he's on it, then I think that opens up the Sam Allardyce one. Yeah, so Hodgson, no. So that doesn't really give us Allardyce, etc., does it? A lot of you saying Redknapp. Do we go Harry Redknapp? Have we had? We've not had Mourinho. No, Mourinho's not on it. Oh my days. Jose's not on it. Jose's not on it. I got to pick one more, and I haven't got Harry Redknapp. But how long was he there? Should we go Harry Redknapp? Yeah, right. We got Redknapp. Redknapp's on. Deutsch. Bobby Robson. No, we lost. Yeah, it doesn't show you the. Oh, yeah. I've got to watch an advert to reveal the answers. We can't do that, I'm afraid. Right, so let's get this game back on. Well, we're back up and running as well, by the way. So timed that sort of to perfection, I guess. Right, I need to just get this timer up and running a bit more. So 30. Right. There we go. Sevilla coming forward. So what we got? McGinn on. Is that McGinn? Buendia, is it? McGinn and Buendia. Cash. Matson. McGinn. Buendia. Matson and Cash. And a kid in goal. Bezot's out of goal. Yeah, we were pretty bad, to be honest. Buendia's received it now, coming forward. Laid it off to Matson. Go on, Matson. McGinn. Oh, he tried to lay it off for Buendia. Touch from Mings. Back to Lindelof. Right, 500 watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Matson's sort of got 3 players around him. He's wriggling around. He's trying to get past this player. Did he foul him? Maybe. They've cleared it forward. Recycled by Mings. Touch. Back out to Cash. Yeah, Boober's on as well, yeah. With... It's still Barkley in the middle. Yeah, still Barkley in the middle. Right, we're coming forward now with Buendia. Can he pick the pass? It's gone out wide to Maatsen first time, and he probably should have hit the target. A big chance for Villa. Should have hit the target. Could have took a touch as well. Great pass from Buendia. Yeah, he's just got that connection wrong. Could have took a touch, I think. Good from Cash. Yeah, he tried to like pass it. Well, he didn't pass it in, did he? But he kind of like side-footed it, and yeah, they were in again then on the left-hand side though. Slightly better from Villa though. Headed away. Cleared away by Abraham. No foul. No foul. That's good work though from Alisson. There was no foul there. That was good play. Good play. Well done, McGinn. Nice ball. Central flick. Abraham's down. Good tackle from Kamara. Good recovery from Maatsen. They look sharp. McGinn. Oh, it's a foul bot on McGinn though. Come on, leave him alone. What are you doing, idiot? Why did I do that in pre-season? Get all frustrated. Well, to be honest, I was like some of our fan base, isn't it? You know, like just leave it. There's no need to have a niggle with McGinn there. You've challenged him. McGinn's picked you up. Just get on with it. Abraham's down. What's he down for? He ain't tore something, has he? He stretched something. That's his groin, isn't it? Is that his groin? Yeah, it's his groin. No, it's not his shoulder. It's his groin. Fuck's sake. It's so annoying, man. Oh, God. He's, Where's Gesson when you need him up front? Where's Gesson? Why can't we put him up front? If he's injured, that means no Majo, no Alisson. Not Alisson, no Abraham. Right, Pau's coming on. Burrows is coming on. So is that Burrows for? Has he put Allison up front? Barkley's playing in his slippers, I think. But Burrows is up top. Yeah, that is true, mate. Yeah, it's Burrows up top. McGinn's pretty central as well. Pay it back to the keeper. I think you've got to log out and log back in of your Villa TV if it's not working. Or I think I did see something on from support saying use a desktop. But it's working on my iPad. Cash is coming forward now to McGinn. McGinn back to Cash. Good ball across the box. Oh, what is he doing? Why has he just done that, Mings? Why has he just done that? Why did he do that? Nah, warm up. Oh, and I'm on. Mate, I'm ready. I'm ready when needed. What? We're an injury away from recalling Guess On, guys. We are literally an injury away from recalling Guess On. That's the position that we are venturing into. Falling behind. That's soft side, I think. I just feel like we're doing really stupid stuff. Like Cash's clearance there, like that little clearance into a dangerous area. Poor clearance. Liam Delap. Really? Uh, well, they've got a player down as well. They've got a goal kick. Or keeper's about to take a long kick. Interestingly, Burnley boss Nicky Hayen has confirmed that set piece coach Pal Felday, I butchered that completely, is in talks with Aston Villa, and the Championship club are prepared for him to leave. So looks like new set piece coach is incoming, and not gonna lie, guys, we have conceded quite a lot of set pieces this pre-season. Good block. Ball into the box, cleared by Lindelof. They've still got possession. Villa 4-4-2. Yeah, that the lap rumour then. Don't know. Don't know. What do we think of that? Where are you getting that from? Is this just a hunch? Fabrizio Romano has tweeted that Zion Suzuki's deal to PSG is on the verge of collapsing. This is from Fabrizio Romano 20 minutes ago. Aston Villa and Atletico Madrid have completed documents exchanged for Matteo Ruggeri's move to Villa. 25 plus 1.5 add-ons confirmed. So Ruggeri's done. Delapi's at Chelsea, but he's not in the. He wasn't in their squad today, was he? And they're bringing on four or five players. Yeah, just a stodgy performance. Nothing's flowing. Nothing's connected together. So not the best, to be honest. They're bringing on quite a few players now. Well, their striker who scored 2 goals is off. No Polina in the Bayern squad. Right, Villa coming forward now. Out wide to Alisson on the right. Go on, draw. Yeah, it's jinked in. Oh, nearly. Good play though. Oh, it's a throw into them. Well, Polina wants Villa. over Villa or Newcastle, but it's whether we can get the deal done. Did Redmond went out on loan, didn't he? The foul on Matson. Yeah, I'd agree with Scott here. Like the obviously the travelling and whatever. Well, we've got Mings playing on the right hand side of a back two. Drifting inside now. Is he going? Barkley. Long kick forward. We're not going to win them if we're kicking it forward. We've got a little kid up front. Barkley to Cash. Jimo Lopez on the bench. He's on the bench. That's a nice pass. That's a nice pass. Oh, just couldn't get it under his feet. See you later, mate. Refs give a free kick. I think Bayern just want him gone, don't they? And obviously, Villa loan him with an option to buy. We're not going to take the option up, are we? So they're thinking, we're gonna have this again next summer. Alisson's got to be careful. He's already got a yellow. Oh, loose from Buendia. That's nice from Buendia, though. Nice little flick. See ya. Right, we've got Mings on the ball. Into Kamara. Kamara to Barkley. Barkley, nice little run. Got to release it, though. Oh, that's a nice pass out to Matson. That's a nice play from Barkley. Back to Kamara. Kamara to Matson. Matson to Buendia. Cut back McGinn goal. Nice from McGinn. Nice play. Worked it really well. All about Barkley. The movement, the run. Played it out to Matson. Really nice finish. Good goal. Quite a quick little insightful move as well. But yeah, that's a nice little well worked goal. 20 minutes to go. Yeah, patient build up. Thought Barkley when he stepped in there was really good. And obviously the ball outside of the foot to Matson. Great little pick out as well. And a nice finish from McGinn. Villa's line really high. Yeah, I've been watching a bit of Matson doing some of his training as well with like a specific coach, and he looks like he's been working on his sharpness with the ball, dribbling, carrying. So I think we've seen that from pre-season that he looks. I don't know. He just looks a little bit got something more about him. So it's good to see that goal coming from that left-hand side as well. It's going to be a throw in to them. Yeah, it was a good pick out from Buendia. Kind of just put it into that area, didn't he? That area just someone to run into. Really good. Well, what we got here? A drinks break. No? Yeah, drinks break. Drinks break. Tin pot. It's tin pot. Well, we've got about 19-ish minutes to go. McGinn scored for Villa. What, throw into Villa? How many more signings? I reckon at least 4. I think at least 4. One's probably going to get announced later on today as well. Or tomorrow morning. And that'll probably be 3. Again, twisting, turning. Does ref give a foul? Pow, ball, Matson, corner. Ref giving it. Yeah. Nice ball from Pow. Fabrizio Romano said that the documents have been signed for Ruggieri. So we're waiting on that. Ooh, nearly got a glance at the near post. Cash touchdown. McGinn chipped to the back post. Back out wide to Buendia. Got to the byline. Another corner to Villa. And the window's still open till the end of the month, so what they're breaking on us now. Suzuki to Villa. I mean, he chats rubbish, doesn't he? He was linked heavily when Martinez was sort of looking likely to go to Juventus. About 15 minutes to go. But refs give a free kick to Villa. Again, nice feet from Barkley. Barkley's sort of grown into this game a little bit. Oh, done too much. See the strength there from Matson. Really good. Really good work there from Matson. He's looking strong, isn't he, Matson? Looking strong. Yeah, he's looking good. Great pass. Oh, Burrows tried to bounce it off to Buendia. He couldn't, but it was a great pass from Pau. Headed away at the near post. Cleared. Lynch came off at half time. Didn't really touch the ball much, to be honest. Well, they're on the left-hand side. It's gone back to their back two. Okay, we have had a Fabrizio Romano update as we speak. Aston Villa are working on a deal to sign Zion Suzuki after PSG move collapsed today. Villa already called Parma and the players' camp to match PSG's proposal in excess of 30 million. Negotiations underway. So that's Martinez gone then, right? Martinez gone, going. With that update, that would suggest that Martinez is gone or going, or someone's saying he needs surgery. Oh, I don't know then. I don't know. I don't know how I read into that. I really like Zion Suzuki, by the way. I think he's a top keeper. But that's pretty interesting. Maybe Martinez to PSG. What do we make of that then? What are your thoughts on that? Defo got like even if Martinez was injured, like you wouldn't be signing another top goalkeeper, like a first choicer, would you? So that's weird. Where's he going then? Because there's no rumours of Martinez yet, is there? So where's he going? Planning for yeah. What are we saying then? We don't need a keeper. You're hoping Martinez stays. Yeah, so I really like him. I think he's a top young goalkeeper. But I wonder where that. I've just not seen nothing of Martinez recently. Like, it's weird that Fabrizio's not mentioned Martinez as well in the same like comment. Yeah, Juve might have come back in. What's he said? Oh, Juventus have revived their interest in Aston Villa goalkeeper Emi Martinez, with Villa subsequently targeting Zion Suzuki as a replacement. Interesting. Well, it had gone quiet, hadn't it, on Martinez, and it just does look like he constantly over the last year wants to leave. So I guess it's not that surprising, is it? Yeah, it has gone quiet on Watkins. Zion Suzuki. Right, Barkley's off. Yeah, I do agree. I have said that over the season. Like, if you're gonna rebuild, just do it. Like, just don't mess about. If you want to do it in the end, then you got to do it. And I don't know. I was. Does Martinez want to be here? Obviously not. So, like, as much as we want him to stay and experience or whatever, like, he obviously don't want to be here. So that you got to move on, and you got to try and replace the best you can. Great touch from Matson. Oh, could have scored. Could have scored there. I mean, is there anything then in Jonathan David to Villa? I just really don't want us to get him. I don't want us to get him, to be honest. Oh, we've got about 4 minutes to go. Oh, nice. Oh, should have scored. Is that Jimo? Jimo with a big chance. Should have scored. Great play from Villa. Should have scored. Right, 3 minutes to go. Cheers, everyone. Anyway, who's been watching all of the watch-alongs? We've done pretty much every single one, apart from the two when I was on. Well, the one when I was on holiday. Next content is like all season stuff, so we'll be building up to it on both of my channels. It's been good watching the games with you in pre-season. Right, Villa got a throw in. It says Juventus have asked again today about Martinez's situation, while AVFC open talks for Suzuki following PSG deal off. Martinez, Edison, Vicario remain among names under consideration. So nothing like a bid has gone in. But what I would say is that this is like the first time that we've probably been linked with a legitimate goalkeeper and bid. Good save. Like a bidders, we're in negotiations with a keeper basically. So unlike the other times where it's been like Juve wanting him and we're just like, yeah, chilling and whatever. Now we're sort of like actively in the market for a keeper. Now that would suggest that something's going on there. Good ball from Brendia. Ref, that's a foul. Right, ref's probably going to blow up, guys. So, cheers, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. See you on the next one. It's been good in pre-season doing these. I've enjoyed it. But yeah, when the ref blows, then I'll go. Pay recovery. Ming's going to mop it up. See you later, mate. Right, ref's give him a free kick on the halfway line. Right, keepers come out, foul. See you later, mate. Right, long ball forward. Good touch there from Allison. Brought Cash in. McGinn. Back post. Nice. That's it. Full time. Right, guys. Cheers, everyone. See you on the next one.